Join us today as we go over to Mystery Island, which is a small uninhabited island in Vanuatu, popular with cruise ships. It's known for its pristine beaches, clear waters and abundant marine life, making it the best spot for snorkeling and relaxation. While it's not permanently inhabited, locals from nearby islands come over when cruise ships arrive, selling goods and offering services like massages. The island is so small that you can actually walk around the entire shoreline in 40 minutes. But if you don't want to do that, you can just relax, or you can go to the markets, or there are tours that you can either book on board the ship or when you get over to the island. Whatever you do, you'll have a great day. Here we are on the tender to go over to Mystery Island. One of the benefits of being in a suite is that we get to go off first, so that's awesome. We will share more of the day as it unfolds, so yeah, see you soon. One of the great things about tendering from the ship over to an island is that you get to see the ship from a different view and perspective. On board they feel so small, yet when you are, going around it in a tender, you can actually see how big they are. And to be honest, this is a small ship. And you may not be aware, but Mystery Island was used as an airstrip by Allied forces during World War II. The island's remote location and small size made it difficult for the Japanese to detect, leading to the name Mystery Island, allegedly. The Allies built a runway on the island, which was crucial for their operations in the South Pacific. The island's secluded nature and the fact that the airstrip couldn't be seen from the sea made it a strategic location for Allied forces. And while the war is long over, the island's runway still sees occasional use for small commercial flights and cruise ship tenders. There's a ton of tours you can do if you haven't already booked a tour on the ship. And to be honest, it's probably cheaper to do it on the island. There's plenty of markets, they take Australian dollars, so if that's what you want to do while you're here, make sure you bring your dollars. Alright, so we haven't been to Mystery Island for a while. What are you thinking?
It's beautiful. They've done it up heaps. It's stunning.
There's certainly, it's a lot easier to get around now than it was many years ago when it was the last time we were here. Anyway, we're off to find our cabana. We'll show you that soon. So that's where we're headed, towards those cabanas over there. It is a fair walk. Oh, but the water's beautiful actually. My feet just dipped in. But we're going to be enjoying a couple of hours, just relaxing. Alright, so here we are. I should have brought my microphone, which I didn't, so hopefully you can hear me okay. We booked this cabana. I will put the link to where we found this, and actually I've got to say a big thank you to Deb and Matt Chat, because I saw it on one of their videos and asked them how they did it, and we booked it. And we get a cabana, we get the beds to sit on, we get a massage, we get snorkeling gear, we get a drink, we get we get stuff for 3 hours. So that's why we wanted to be off the ship early, so that we could get ourselves set for the next few hours to enjoy this beautiful view.
Pretty good view.
Alrighty, here we are. Mystery Island, we've been doing some snorkeling. Hopefully we've got some good pics for you. The tide is so strong, right?
It's just dragging you down. I like sideways, not down.
Sideways, so hopefully we've got some good pics. But you can see how amazing this place is. If you've never been to Mystery Island, you really should do a cruise and get yourself out here.
It's totally worth it. Totally.
We're going to go and have a massage. Well, I am. I'm going to go have a massage now.
Me too.
See you soon.
Bye.
Here we are. Getting our massages. How nice is this? 30 minutes. It's pool over there. I'm here. See you soon.
Here we are on windy Mystery Island.
I know. We're just taking lots of video on Mystery Island because it's amazing. You've got
Water
to
is crystal blue, like a crystal green, bluey colour.
blue. The fish, the coral's a bit. I mean, maybe if you go a bit further out, the coral will be better. But you know, there's still some beautiful fish out there, which we'll show you some of our underwater footage. Alright, Mystery Island.
Stunning place.
So we have spent the morning at Mystery Island, we're still here, and we hired a cabana before we left on the cruise, and I'll put the details of the place where we hired the cabana from in the descriptions below. I highly recommend it. It's just somewhere where you've got a couple of sun lounges, you've got a beach hut, you get
Chips and a drink.
Chips and a drink.
And a 30-minute massage.
And a beautiful massage. You also do get Wi-Fi, although the Wi-Fi has been a bit sketchy here today, so we haven't bothered. And you also get snorkel equipment, but I would suggest that if you really want to snorkel, bring your own. Their snorkeling equipment has been used a few times, so not their fault. It's the women here who are running it are amazing and very friendly and very helpful, and make sure that everything that you need you get, and
they give great massages.
So I cannot recommend them enough. Like I said, I will put the description, I'll put the link in the description below so you can book it. I think it was $139 Australian dollars, but worth every cent for 3 hours. It's either morning or afternoon. We chose the morning because we want to get back on, we want to have some lunch soon, but yeah, it's absolutely worth it. And just remember, you are on an island, so don't expect first grade facilities. That is the toilet. I don't want to go in too close, but it is literally
Just for a bloke to pee in.
just a box. It's just a box. So yeah, don't expect for, 5-star.
There's no porcelain.
Yeah, no porcelain here. So you can see an airstrip here. This is actually a real airstrip. It is used for emergencies, for all types of things, and was actually used, I believe, in World War II.
There was a fighter base, American fighter base.
Yeah, an American fighter base in World War II, but it is still airstrip that is used. So you can see the boat there, or the ship. Now, when you come over, generally the side that the ship is on is less windy, although the wind's just picked up. Less windy, but not as, the snorkeling isn't as good on this side.
That's right, it's much better on the other side.
So if you don't like the wind, come on this side. So this is the side where the tenders come, but if you really, there is snorkeling here, but it is better on the other side of the island, and that's why most people go over to the other side of the island. So we are, where are you? We are just about to head back onto the ship. We have had a beautiful day, or beautiful morning, here on Mystery Island, and we hope that you've enjoyed some of the things that we've been able to share with you this morning on our video, and that you would like, love, subscribe, comment below. Comment, let us know if you've ever been to Mystery Island. That would be awesome. I know lots of people have. What's the best thing about Mystery Island? We were just saying the best thing for us is that we actually found those cabanas and how to book them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so we are going to head off. Thanks for joining us. As always, we welcome your comments, and we will see you on the next video soon.
Bye.